Hi, folks. My name is Ricardo Frederick Evans, and I want to talk to you about becoming an actor. More specifically, a good actor. More specifically, a trained actor, a theatrical actor. But even more than that, an actor whose work transcends the stage and the screen. And to get there, you need to find a place to get training. You need to find a place to learn the craft. And I am a big fan of NCDA, or the National Conservatory of Dramatic Arts. Now, it's a big name. It's for a tiny little gem, a tiny little hidden gem in my hometown, Washington, D.C. It's it's well hidden, actually. It's under a church in Georgetown, and people don't go to church anymore, so people would never find it, but people do nowadays look online. They scroll the interwebs, so that's why I'm here. Hello, stop scrolling. Now, I graduated from the National Conservatory of Dramatic Arts in 1997 from their diploma program. That's my diploma right there on the wall. I graduated from the National Conservatory of Dramatic Arts from their advanced acting program, and I received their certificate right there on the wall. And a few short decades later, here in 2026, I'm proud to say that I have played a number of real-world roles in the theater that I never planned to when I started. And they've all been rewarding. And like this t-shirt says, my lovely NCDA swag. And it's not actually a comprehensive list at this point, but I am an actor, an educator, actually it doesn't say that. It says I am an actor, a director, a writer, a producer, a creator, and an NCDA alumni. But I'm also a bunch of other things. But each of these roles has helped me to grow as an artist and, quite frankly, as a human being. And I really think that the training opened up a world of possibilities that I wouldn't have even considered or imagined before I started my training. And not just volunteer work either, like paying jobs, the very definition of professional work. So if you want this work as an actor, you should get paid for it. And the conservatory is a great way to give you the tools to learn how to do that. If you're into smaller classes, if you're into individualized attention from a faculty made up of working professionals, and if you're into focused training that will allow you to launch your career in less than 2 years, then the conservatory is the place for you. Now, I also have the incredible role, another role of being on faculty at NCDA. Again, something that I was quite afraid of. I never imagined, but once I dove into it, it was also one of the most rewarding experiences of my career. So rewarding, literally rewarding. I'm going to share something with you in a second. But like this t-shirt says, and like I said, it offers an incomplete list, but I am also a podcaster, a TV host, a Helen Hayes nominee, yada, 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 yada. But again, one of the most amazing accolades that I received was from an NCDA class after I became a faculty member, and it's just a couple short years ago. This was a class of 3 people, 3 incredibly talented actors, artists, professionals in and of themselves who were finishing up the program or had just finished the program. Nea DeRusso, Ricky Elliott, and Jackalea Evans, no relation, although we pretend like we're cousins, but it was a show called Small World, written by Gillian Leff and Joe Lino, about 3 co-workers who were trapped on the Small World ride in Disney during what may or may not be the apocalypse outside. It's pretty intense, a pretty intense 3-hand play. And they were absolutely amazing. But when it was all said and done, and as you often do, it is customary to provide or share gifts at the end of a run, sometimes at the beginning of a run. We did it at the end of the run, and they gave me one of the most amazing gifts that I've ever received. And I want to share this with you. It is a little plaque that says mentor. It says mentor, noun, a very special person who changes lives daily, a talented communicator who is skilled at advising, supporting, and guiding others, a compassionate person who oozes wisdom, inspiration, goodness, and joy, one of life's greatest gifts. See also legend, friend. And then they have this little block here where they all signed with little notes. The coolest, like one of the coolest things I've ever received as a gift. So I'm adding mentor to the list that is unrepresented on the t-shirt. But all that to say is the conservatory was an amazing experience and provided me with many amazing experiences after graduating. And I just want to say that if you're considering exploring this career, then give it a shot, do it, get paid to do it, and look forward to many amazing opportunities and wearing many different fun and unplanned hats, and playing many different roles that you never imagined on stage and off. So good luck to you. Check it out. Maybe I'll see you in class.